And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with some more San Diego Comic-Con 2017 news. This comes straight from the Transformers vs. G.I. Joe panel from IDW at Comic-Con, just talking about some of the upcoming things, mostly books that are coming out in December, but also touching on First Strike, the next crossover between the Hasbro properties that begins next month in August. So first, as we've already been made aware, there is a Transformers Revolution, well, not just Transformers, but Revolution toy set that's going to feature all the characters, ROM, Micronauts, Transformers M.A.S.K, and everything. It's a really cool looking toy set. We heard about it a few days ago. They showed a picture of, one figure from each of those factions, and it looked really cool. And as a big, longtime fan of a lot of these Hasbro properties, growing up with them, it's really cool to see a whole new set featuring these characters. So that's something to look forward to. Speaking of First Strike, it does start next month in August. It will be every 2 weeks in August, and it is the next revolution. It's the next crossover between these 5 properties, and they are claiming that it is a jumping on point for lapsed readers. So if you have fallen behind on any of these books, you can supposedly read this First Strike miniseries and catch up to what's going on within the world of this multiverse in Hasbro from IDW. So the story, First Strike, is focusing on certain individuals, i.e. Scarlet and G.I. Joe, trying to destroy Cybertron, committing genocide on this robot nation, which, hence Transformers vs. G.I. Joe, the purpose for this, naming the panel this. Within First Strike, there are also going to be several one-shots. These are coming, I think. No, those are the ones later on. We will have G.I. Joe and M.A.S.K one-shots, and Aubrey Sitterson, who is writing the G.I. Joe series right now, promises there will be museum heists, kung fu fights, giant robots with explosions and lasers. So, typical fare for these Hasbro properties. With Scarlet gone, trying to lead this assault on Cybertron, Shipwreck has taken over the team of G.I. Joe, and they are fighting a new faction of Cobra called Venom. That's what's going on in G.I. Joe. There will be one-shots featuring Optimus Prime and the Transformers taking place on Cybertron, focusing on how they're dealing with this attack and promise of war on their planet. In December, we will get G.I. Joe Unmasked, Unmasked, as Matt Tracker from M.A.S.K joins G.I. Joe in their fight against Cobra. ROM and Micronauts will have a special in December as well, where they are fighting a dire wraith god. There will be a double-sized Transformers Till All Are One annual in December, and it's basically an election. Who's going to rule Cybertron? Will it be Windblade? Will it be Starscream? Will it be Alita? So that's going to take place in December. And then there's also a Visionaries special in December, but there was no news on that for now. So that's all your news on Transformers, G.I. Joe, ROM, M.A.S.K, and Micronauts. Currently, they also recapped, what all these titles are about in general terms. So you can find that footage elsewhere, I'm sure. But that's what you need to know about what's coming up in First Strike and in December from IDW's Hasbroverse. So if you're a fan of Transformers, G.I. Joe, M.A.S.K, ROM, and Micronauts, this is for you, and I'd love to hear what you think about this news, and if you're excited about this war between Cybertron and Earth, with G.I. Joe trying to commit genocide on the Transformers. Very interesting here. So, there you go. Stay tuned to Comic Frontline for more San Diego Comic-Con news throughout the week, both here on the YouTube channel and on ComicFrontline.com. And of course, tune in next Tuesday for the live show as we talk more about all the San Diego Comic-Con news. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.